Assalamu alaikum and good morning students. Students, today I have come up with a new video where we are going to learn a division of polynomials, and that too one new method, that is the synthetic division method, which we have not learned in the previous standard. So this is something new which we are going to learn here, that is synthetic division from standard 9 chapter 3 polynomials, practice set 3.3. So we are going to learn how we can divide the polynomials by the other polynomial using synthetic division method. So here you can see on screen from practice set 3.3, the first question is 2m square. Here the question is written 2m square minus 3m plus 10, and this we have to divide by m minus 5. Both are polynomials. We have to divide the first polynomial by the second polynomial. So what I need to do, I will first check out whether my first polynomial is in descending order or not. Descending order in terms of the degree of the variables. You can see the degree of the first term is 2, degree of the second term means m is having a degree 1, and degree of the third term is 0. Now we will be writing the coefficient. The coefficient of m square is 2, coefficient of m is minus 3, and the coefficient of m raised to 0 is plus 10. Okay. Now what we need to do, the second polynomial which is given, I am going to take additive inverse of that term. Like if it is having minus 5 in the second polynomial, I'll be taking the additive inverse. The additive inverse of minus 5 would be plus 5, or I can say 5. So I'll be writing 5 here. Now what is the step? What are the steps? First, I need to write down the first term as it is. We have to copy down the first term. The first coefficient is 2. That 2 I will be copying down as it is here. Okay. Now you have got 2 here. This 2 I will be multiplying with this 5. So first we will multiply the signs. The sign of 2 is positive, sign of 5 is also positive. Plus plus will give you plus only. So I will be giving sign plus, and 2 5s are 10. If I don't give plus sign, that's okay, it is understood that it is positive. And 2 5s are will be getting 10 here. Now we need to solve this minus 3 and 10. So to solve this minus 3 and 10, I am drawing some sign here. Okay. So let's see what I will be getting after solving minus 3 and 10. Now students, as you can see, the 10 is in positive. So I have drawn 10 positive signs here. And 3 is negative. So I'll be drawing 3 negative charges. So here I am drawing 3 negative charges. Now you can see this 1 plus and 1 minus is getting cancelled, 1 plus 1 minus is getting cancelled, 1 plus 1 minus is getting cancelled. So what is remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 positive charges are remaining. Positive charges. So my answer would be here 7, and that 7 would be positive 7. And you know that if we don't give positive sign, that's okay, that's understood, it is positive, it is having positive sign. Now we have got 7 here. This 7 will get multiplied by 5. So 7 5s are 35. As 7 is having positive charge, 5 is also having positive charge, so plus plus would be plus. 7 5s are 35. And now I'll be solving this 35 and 10. 35 is having positive sign, 10 is also having positive sign, plus plus would be plus. So 35 plus 10 would be 45. 35 is a greater number, so the sign is positive, so we'll give positive sign here. And if you don't give positive sign, that's okay, it's understood, it is having positive sign. Now here we have done division. Now we'll be deciding what will be our quotient and what will be our remainder. Students, always remember the last term which we have got, that would be our remainder, and the remaining terms, that will decide our quotient. Okay. So we have got two terms here. Leaving the remainder, we will be having here two terms. So, and the variable given in the question was m. So we will be started writing question using the variable m. As there are two terms, will be starting with the power 1. The coefficient is 2, variable is m, and power as two terms, the power would be 1 here. Then plus sign, the coefficient is 7, variable is m, okay, and as the power would be 0 now, and if we don't write m raised to 0, that's understood that the variable is having power is 0. So our quotient would be 2m plus 7. And remainder, you all know that the last term would be the remainder, that is 45. So here remainder would be 45. So this is how we can divide the polynomial by the other polynomial by synthetic division method. Let's take one more example. The second question is x raised to 4 plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 divided by x plus 2. So the two polynomials are given. The first polynomial is having 5 terms and we have to divide that polynomial by the polynomial x plus 2. Okay, so this is the question I have written here. X raised to 4 plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 divided by x plus 2. Students, first we need to see whether the polynomial is in descending order. The highest power of the variable is 4, then the power 3, then the power 2, then the power 1, and no variable, means the power of the variable is 0. So this polynomial is already in the descending order of the degree. So what we need to do, we will be writing the coefficient of this polynomial here. The coefficient of x raised to 4, no number, it means the coefficient is 1. Coefficient of x cube is plus 2, so that I can write 2. Coefficient of x square is plus 3, so I can write it as 3. Coefficient of x is plus 4, I can write it as 4. And the coefficient of x raised to 0 is plus 5, I can write it as 5. Okay, and the second polynomial by which we have to divide this polynomial is x plus 2. So we need to take opposite of this number, the additive inverse I have to take. If it is plus 2, I will be taking here minus 2. Okay, now let's start dividing. As I told you, the first polynomial, the first coefficient is 1, which I will copy down as it is here, 1. And now this 1 would be multiplying by this 2. But before that, we need to multiply the signs. 1 is having positive sign, 2 is having negative sign, plus minus would be minus. 1 2s are 2, so that I will write here minus 2. Okay, now we need to solve these two coefficients. So this is plus 2. For plus, I am taking this red color, and for plus there is plus 2, so I will be taking 2 red color, and there is minus 2. For negative, I am taking this yellow one, so there would be 2 negative. Now this positive negative will cancel each other, this positive negative will cancel each other, and nothing will remain. Okay, so everything will be cancelled and 0 will remain here. Now next what? This number would be multiplied again by divisor. So 0, students, 0 multiplied by any number, even if it is crores, millions or trillions, if it is multiplying with 0, it would be 0. So 0 multiplied by minus 2 is 0, and 0 does not have any sign, not negative, not even positive. So 0 multiplied by minus 2 will give you 0, and as you are having 3, 0 added or subtracted from any number. If it is added to any number or if it is subtracted from any number, your answer will be that number only. If you are adding 0 in 3, you will be getting 3. If you are subtracting 0 from 3, you will be getting 3 only. So here you have only option 3 here. Now this 3 will be multiplied by this minus 2. As I told you, first we need to multiply signs. This 3 is having positive sign, 2 is having negative sign, plus minus, minus, 3 2s are 6. Okay. Now we'll solve these two numbers. So let's solve. This 4 is positive. For positive I am taking this red color. So I have these 4 red color papers, and 6 is negative. So for that I will be taking 6 yellow color. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So this positive negative will cancel, positive negative will cancel, positive negative will cancel, and this positive and negative will cancel. Now who is remaining here? 2 are remaining, and that 2 is yellow, it means negative. Okay, so your answer here would be minus 2. 2 negative is remaining, so here you will be getting minus 2. Now this minus 2 you will be multiplying with this minus 2. So first we will multiply the sign. Minus minus will become plus, and 2 2s are 4. Okay, now let's solve these two numbers again. This 5 is positive, so I'll take 5 positive, red color. Let's take by this sign. 1 2 3 4 5, and this 4 is also positive, so 1 2 3 4. So you will be getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. You will be getting 9 positive. So no, don't give any sign. 9 positive numbers you are getting. Okay, so this is the division. Now let's decide the quotient and the remainder. I had told you quotient and remainder as well. So the last term which you will be getting, that would be your remainder. Term which you will be getting, that would be your remainder. So here we are getting 9 at the end, that is my remainder. Now how many terms are there? 1 2 3 4. So we will be starting with the degree 3. The variable in the question given was x, so we'll start with taking variable with x. So coefficient will take 1 x. As 4 terms are here, we'll start with the degree 3, then plus 0, the degree would be x raised to 2, plus 3, now the degree would be x raised to 1. If you don't write 1, that's understood that the power is 1. Then there is minus sign, so I'll be taking minus 2, and the power of the variable would be 0. So if you don't write x raised to 0, that's understood that the power is 0. So this would be your quotient, and 9 would be your remainder. So this is how we can divide the polynomials by synthetic division method. Thank you. The next type of division of polynomial we'll learn in the next lecture, in my next video. Thank you everyone.